rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew, don't have to validate none of their contracts. Now only got to deal with the mama, only got to see her once a year, and it's over. And the money goes up and up and up. So they killed this $20 million guy, but they reaped $60 million in benefits.
I look like Nooski. Hit his ass up right here on Pat. Durk got the goof, get one like a blood, your breath, they got left. I'm a Durk and I be representing the trenches. Durk say fuck the squad, so I can't wait to catch him. Squeeze this fucking 40, now they got him on a stretcher.
Spiritual world is real. I cut fucking chickens and goats, nigga, and that's how I beat the case. If you really want to know.
Wait, say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
I cut chickens and goats. If you really want to know.
Santeria, make some noise for being voodoo. Voodoo people.
In a nutshell. I just went to
You know Capone is Haitian.
Nah, I mean, I know you done had a few near-death experiences.
Yeah.
And my question would be, is it because you had the Bible on the dash that you survived?
Yeah, I got to say it was. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And the voodoo that I do. You know what I'm saying?
I done seen the voodoo.
The goats I sacrificed, you know what I'm saying? The chickens and the hens and the pigeons and the doves. You know what I mean? And my Orishas, Shango, Epa, Egun. You know what it is.
He said, hey yo, Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty. Pooh shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty. You hear me? You think the nigga rapping about some other shit? Hell no.
Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty. That hit me so hard because I really felt that man was really shiesty.
He laughing at y'all ass cause y'all don't know. I had told Memo this. Cause I was talking to Memo on the phone, like Memo 600, like he stopped following me on the gram. He got mad at me because I made that video. And you know what I'm saying? I guess he felt like I was saying fuck Durk, but I wasn't saying that. I was saying Durk is a sellout. He sucked a lot of dick to get to where he's at.
I feel King Von was set up from the very beginning. And this go back to a 100K track. All these industry niggas.
No, we ain't really had no crazy stories, right? It's just been vast. Like it's more so like business. Like okay, let's get this. We on go mode.
So Lil Durk blatantly said to the nigga that's interviewing him that the relationship is all business. So boom, Vaughn and Durk did not know each other from a can of paint. I know niggas saying, well, Durk gave Vaughn that watch for prom, okay, and they still did not really know each other. It wasn't really clicked up like that. You feel what I'm saying? J Hood said the same thing. Look at my other video, I was talking about it. So now all of a sudden he out of jail. He came a star, he rapping now. And it kind of doesn't really get to me is that the nigga, the witness that was supposed to get Vaughn locked up is just dead. Like I said, you don't think Durk has connections in the streets to get that nigga head chopped off? You know what I'm saying? You think Durk wasn't involved in that to get Vaughn out so he could sacrifice Vaughn and get a higher rank in the industry?
You can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged. I'm telling you.
Yes, boss. Back in here again once again, man. So you see the topic and what it is we talking about. And before I even get into that, yo, a quick apologies, you feel me? Because this whole weekend was about me catching up on sleep, dog. Like, I really been falling behind on sleep. So, and that's another thing. Sometimes when you can't see me respond to these comments in time, when I upload these videos and it renders and it fully gets on, I jump right back into bed or I'm taking off to go to work. It's a different scenario, you feel me? So I really had to get caught up on sleep. So I'm going to have those videos out for you, you feel me? But in other news, today we're talking about Lil Durk, you feel me? And this is long overdue. Reason being is because Lil Durk has been in the industry for so long, and there's a lot of people who say, you know, I want to be in the industry, I want to be an artist, I want to be in entertainment, and they don't really know what it is that it takes to get there. Yes, it takes a lot of hard work, but it takes some blood, sweat, and tears, you feel me? So literally some blood, sweat, and tears, dog. So you have to understand why I play these clips, right? Cat Williams said it best first, you feel me? That you cannot be in the industry or go up the ladder without something happening. People either get sacrificed or they go the gay route, you feel me? Now, you have to understand that with Little Durk being in the industry for so long, that it came at some form of a price, you feel me? My first understanding of Little Durk was when he came out with the song This Ain't What You Want. And from there, I was like, okay, I hear of him, but it's nothing really about him that really pops out to me. I'm going to tell you what really stood out for me, right? When his cousin, OTF Nunu, passed away. And it was kind of crazy that he was signed for just 2 days. Just 2 days, and then afterwards, he was killed. Now, when I seen that, I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy, dog. Like, that's the first person around him that died? It's kind of sad, right? Then I go a little bit deeper, and I see, like, Little Jojo, how he dissed him. Little Jojo died as well. I'm like, that's another person, but that's on, like, an opposing side, so I don't draw any red flags or say anything there. But when your manager dies, and then your brother dies, and then afterwards your biggest artist, right? Which in the world it was painted like him and Von were like the best of friends. I think it was more like a business type of thing. But the part about it that was so crazy is you can see it. Him compared to Von was like night and day. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not saying I glorify the music or whatever, but when it comes to talent and what I've heard, it's no comparison, no competition. King Von is way better than Lil Durk. There's no going around it or whatever the case may be. Anybody could split the difference and see that King Von is better, right? But here's the part that's so crazy. What people need to understand is in order for you to go up the ladder, people have to be sacrificed. Sacrifices have to be made. That means people around you, whether family members, friends. It happens in different ways, dog. Whether in a music aspect, fame aspect, whatever. Somebody around you has to go. You get what I'm saying? And it just so happens that King Von was the person to die. And I'm not saying I normally look for these things because I don't go looking for it. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But at the rate that King Von was going, something was bound to happen to him because he was a hothead. And not only that, you have to understand something. If you're not one of these people that has like a big role in the industry, or you're hand selected, or you're expected to do something, and you're trying to find your way in, they can literally blackball you or really get you out of the way so you have no ties of messing up anything. You feel me? You have to remember, I stated this again. In order for you to make money like that in the industry, you need to have somebody underneath you. King Von was underneath Lil Durk. So you have to understand that anything that happens for King Von, it's going to be a benefit to everybody above him. Who's right above him? Lil Durk. You feel me? I say these things to split the difference so you pick up what it is I'm putting down, bro. Just because somebody may come off like your friend or this is my bro, some of this stuff that you see is just straight up on TV. It's business. It goes way past that, bro. There are people who know what's what, but you will never understand what it is that's going on because you're not there with them behind closed doors. But they leave enough clues for you to pick up what it is that goes on. Now stick a pin right there. I played that video with Tekashi for a reason, because Tekashi came right out and told you that I don't care how talented you are, the industry is rigged. Now, he said that for a reason, because he's in the industry. He understands the game. Tekashi's role was a little bit different. If you Google it and look it up right now, you will not find out who Tekashi is signed to. You want to know why? Tekashi is signed by the feds. A lot of his stuff that he did was very different. When Tekashi came out, he came out repping the Bloods, 9 Trey Bloods. My honest belief after seeing the whole Treyway thing, I believe his objective was to help take down the 9 Trey Bloods. You feel me? There's different objectives. You have to understand that rap is intertwined with the prison system. So all of this is hand in hand. You feel me? And Durk sacrificing King Von was an all-around chess move. They were in a court binding situation together. You feel me? They did some things together. You feel me? And you have to understand that with them two just being the ones that's involved in the situation, it's a tale of who's gonna tell or who's going to give up who or what's gonna come out after the fact. You feel me? I don't know how that whole scenario played out, but King Von passing away was a chess move for him in that aspect. Here's another one. You feel me? FBG Duck. FBG Duck is known as like their biggest rival. FBG Duck was I'm not gonna lie, dog. Like I said, I don't glorify the negativity. I split the difference and I look at creativity. FBG Duck was pretty nice, dog. He was pretty nice. And I expected like bigger from a lot of these guys to probably transition and get out of that. But sometimes you can't make it past trouble or make it out the streets. You feel me? FBG Duck was killed. And now it's came out that, yo, Lil Durk had ties to that. You feel me? King Von was a part of that. So all of these things lead back to OTF, which is all underneath Lil Durk. So you have to realize, right? All of these things are domino effects and karma that comes back to people who want to live a certain lifestyle and they don't want to get a job. They want to be in the rap industry. And you have to understand that you're not just going to make it overnight, dog. You have to bring people up underneath you. And whoever you have underneath you, if they do good enough, you can either try to get them a deal elsewhere. Some people sacrifice them for life insurance. It's different ways, bro. Because after King Von died, sure as hell, his streams went up. Sales went up. Everything went up. The life insurance policy, I'm pretty sure they cashed out on that. These are things you have to realize. These are all chess moves. Everything is intertwined, dog. Nothing is ever really a coincidence, dog. If you start to see all these different people dying around somebody, that just goes to show you that it's not a coincidence. And that's another point. Stick another pin, right? Damn near everybody that beef with Lil Durk is dead. That's why I played that clip. That goes from FBG Cash to FBG Duck. What they call him? 051 Melly. Little Jojo. This is all stuff you have to realize. This is all because Lil Durk is protected by the industry. When you're protected by the industry, you have a higher level of power. So you're playing with more leverage. You feel me? You can get anything it is done for you, put in sacrifices, do all types of things, and you'll be able to withstand it and move past it. So it's just like one of those scenarios where you're beefing with somebody who has money or bigger connections with you. That's really all it is. You feel me? And here's another one, because a lot of people throw around the selling soul thing. Selling your soul basically means that you're doing things that you don't want to do. There's a benefit in it for you, but you're not able to operate and move the exact way that you want to. You get what I'm saying? So you got to understand, when you see these guys trying to get onto these lifestyles, especially of the Lil Durks, some of them know what it is that they're doing. They're in too deep. But a lot of them, they did this because they didn't want to work, dog. They wanted to sit courtside, live this high life, ball out, have the prettiest of females, be up there. You feel me? I'm a superstar, I'm a rap star, I'm the voice of the hood, this, that, and the third. These are people who live in a false ass world, bro. This stuff isn't real, dog. And I'm gonna tell you this if you're one of these younger guys, bro. You don't have to go hard or do something like sell your soul or sacrifice your friends to get money and fame, dog. Being thorough, being solid, being an authentic individual is more than good enough, bro. If a person doesn't like you for who you are, do away with them. You get what I'm saying? But I say all these things just to split the difference and let you know this, right? You cannot get into the industry and have a Lil Durk story. It doesn't work that way, dog. You have to be selected or down with the get down. That's another thing. Stick another pin. That's why I played that gunplay video, right? Gunplay, his position is different. I've never mentioned this before, and I'm going to say it right now. There are people in the industry that have different positions and they're signed for different reasons. Gunplay is a different caliber. Gunplay was signed for protection. Now, whether some people do not believe this, there are rappers who get signed for protection. Yo, you got gang ties, you got power, you got street ties, or I'm gonna make you a rap star. You feel me? That's two things that don't mix, dog. So it's like saying, yo, because you've been out here being a badass, you being with it, I'm going to put you on and make it seem like there's a benefit to being bad. That's why when you see all of these rappers and gangsters getting signed, a lot of them are getting signed for protection, dog. I've never said that, and some people will never tell you this shit. Some people know what it is, but a lot of people don't know this, dog. There are a lot of rappers who get signed for protection, signed because they're with it. If I have you around me, then guess what? You feel me? We Gucci, dog. Like, ain't nobody gonna mess with me. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. I'm gonna put you on, give you some money, all of that stuff. Von was really a hothead. Von been put away for alleged murders, different type of situations. I don't want to go all into that. That's not my field. But what I'm trying to tell you is to split the difference, that if you're trying to make a transition from like the streets to the industry, it's never going to work the way that you want it to, dog. I'm just being honest with you. There's a lot of people who are going to lie to you and tell you, yeah, you could do that. It's possible. That's just like how some people believe you could be a big ass YouTuber and transition to a big time singer / rap star like DDG. That's bullshit. He's in the industry as well. These are things you have to be aware of and understand, that people sacrifice their friends. People sacrifice their family members just to stay at the top, all just so they don't have to live a regular life in their eyes, which is nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 or trying to work your way up to build something for yourself. But I just say these things for you to understand something, right? For those who don't believe it, Lil Durk, in my honest opinion, he sacrificed his friends. He sacrificed King Von. And it was all for money, fame, status, being on top, being the hood, the voice of the streets, or however he calls himself. All of that BS. But you have to understand that it's just like what Tupac said. And I quote different people all the time. I quote Bible, rap, whatever. You don't know what's in the hearts of men, dog. You feel me? Not everybody relates to the Bible. I understand some people, they've had bad stints with the church. A lot of people use God and the Bible as manipulation. That's why I try to reel things in different ways to make everybody feel comfortable. You don't have to be one of these people who puts your trust in somebody else, dog. Put your trust in a higher power, or have a faith or a belief, dog. You feel me? That's what strengthens you. Because King Von was sure that, yo, Durk was going to do right by him or be his friend or do what's right. He didn't know that that man was going to have him sacrificed, dog. That was all in Durk's benefit. You're right underneath me, dog. You're assigned to me. You're a better rapper than me. Your catalog is very hot. If you get killed, especially in a crazy way, especially the way how you like telling crazy stories, this is going to be a crazy payout for me. You feel me? So I'm just going to get rid of you. That's how this stuff goes, dog. So that being said, just learn to split the difference and look at these things, because it's not far-fetching when you hear about these rappers dying in certain ways. It's not a coincidence, dog. Whenever somebody dies like this, there's somebody that's going to benefit and capitalize off of this, i.e. the label, the person that they're signed to. Chances are they had a life insurance policy on them. You get what I'm saying? So that being said, just remember these things, man. It's 444, man. Words can help you. They can hurt you, but here on my channel, I use them to uplift you, because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser. It's 444 the world, man. Peace.